Hello beautiful people, this is Shifa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I am going to talk about Daffodils, which alternative title is I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. So first of all we are going to look at its key points. The central message of this poem is imagination can help you get through difficult situations. The themes are beauty, celebration, and nature. Of course, the speaker is or the poem is written by William Wordsworth. Emotions is happiness and joyfulness, and you can see the poetic form. The poetic form is set over here. So first of all, the poem was inspired by an event which happened on 15th April 1802, in which Wordsworth and his sister name is Dorothy, they came across a long belt of daffodils, and while they were roaming around, they were wandering in the forest, they saw daffodils, and because of the visualization of those daffodils, Wordsworth kind of felt happy, and then he decided to write this poem. So basically this is just going around and roaming around and seeing some beauty and kind of getting inspired by that beauty and trying to write down on a piece of paper. So it is a very light-hearted poem, and it majorly describes the beauty which ultimately gives you the imaginative power of Wordsworth. So now we are going to do the line by line analysis of this poem. The poem starts with that floats on high over valleys and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Now here the poet is saying that he was traveling aimlessly just like a cloud over a hill and a valley of mountains in England. Okay, and at that time suddenly he came across a large number of golden daffodils beside the lake and under the trees. The flowers were dancing and fluttering, they were moving here and there in the breeze. Okay, in the second paragraph he say, continuous as the star that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretch in never ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. So here you can see an example of simile. The flowers are compared to stars. They are stretched in a continuous line just like stars in galaxy, like a Milky Way. Moreover, the daffodils were shining and twinkling as the stars. Okay, the flowers were visible as far as poet could see along the shore line of bay, and that is why he uses the phrase never ending line. Okay, the continuous or the never ending line may also suggest that the flower left an everlasting impact on him. Wordsworth exaggerates the number of flowers by saying that he saw 10,000 at one glance. This indicates that the poet has never seen so many daffodils at once. So he is very overjoyed. He is super happy. This type of exaggeration is called hyperbole, but here you have to see the emphasis on the emotions. So basically he is overjoyed, and that's why he is saying this. The poet also says that the daffodils were tossing their heads as if they were dancing in happiness. Actually, the poet was amazed in happiness and with the beauty of the flower. So he found everything around him joyful. Okay. The waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. Now here he is saying that the waves are dancing and looking very gleeful, very happy in the atmosphere, but the flowers this time has outdone the lively waves. So the flowers are more beautiful than these lively waves, okay, and they are showing more happiness than these waves. Having such cheerful companion like daffodils, a poet like Wordsworth cannot help not being happy. Okay, so he is gazing constantly at the flowers and he is enjoying their beauty, and the word gazed over here is indicated twice to show how he is moved and how he is happy by the charm the flowers are giving. So he gazed at them for long period of time, forgetting about his surroundings. Also, he did not think much about the wealth. He is saying that the flower has brought so much happiness that the poet realized that later, maybe after few days, this wealth is the happiness, and he is going to realize that this is the most pleasant memory and this is what brought him wealth, okay, in terms of happiness. So this wealth is the happiness and is the pleasant memory that he is going to enjoy for a longer period of time, irrespective of other wealth. Now in the next stanza, for oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. So by starting this line with for, the poet continues his reasoning or giving reasons for saying that the flowers has brought him wealth. He clarifies why the sight of the flower was so important. Whenever he lies on his bed in a vacant or a thoughtful mood, the daffodils flash upon his eye and in his imagination, and the daffodils have become an everlasting memory for this poet whenever he is lonely. So he is calling this daffodil as a bliss of solitude, means a blessing. So now he has a blessing of even staying alone, staying in the quiet and not overthinking or something like that. So this wealth is much more important for him than any other wealth. I hope you understood my explanation. I hope you like this poem. I'll be coming with more videos and I'll be giving more explanation. I mean I'll try to help with you all out with more such videos. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See ya.